Well, now come on in, sugar. Pull up close and let Granny pour you a cup of tea. Tonight's brew is smooth at first sip, but it's got a bite at the end. Because some places are built for beauty and end up collecting sorrow along the way. Tonight we're headed down to Florida, to Miami, to a hotel so grand it once promised paradise and still whispers about what it had to pay for it. This is the story of the Biltmore Hotel. The Biltmore was a dream of George Merrick, founder of Coral Gables, and John Bowman, a New York hotel man who knew luxury like scripture. Designed by architects Schultz and Weaver, the hotel rose in Spanish and Italian splendor. Its tower, modeled after the Giralda of Seville, a beacon meant to be seen for miles. It boasted manicured golf greens, lavish ballrooms, and the largest swimming pool in the world. When it opened in January of 1926, it made headlines coast to coast. High-end shops followed, money poured in. Coral Gables bloomed almost overnight. But sugar, money always draws shadows. During Prohibition, the Biltmore became a playground for bootleggers, gangsters, and men who solved problems with cards and guns. One name still hangs heavy there, Thomas Fatty Walsh. He used the hotel as his headquarters, gambling, dealing, and drinking behind closed doors. That reign ended in 1929 when Walsh was murdered in his 13th floor suite over a gambling dispute. Some folks say he never checked out. Guests report seeing a portly man in period clothing wandering the 13th floor. Elevators mysteriously stop there, doors opening, refusing to close, especially when women are riding alone. Lights blink, rooms feel watched. And Fatty, he's said to still strut around like he owns the place. Some men die hard, some die loud, and some die stubborn. During World War II, the glamour drained away. The Biltmore was converted into an Army Air Force regional hospital. Ballrooms were filled with beds. Halls echoed with groans instead of laughter. Men arrived broken. Some left healed. Some didn't leave at all. To this day, apparitions of soldiers in World War II uniforms are seen walking the halls. Bootsteps march where no one stands. Voices murmur orders long expired. Pain leaves impressions, sugar, and this place felt plenty of it. Guests have reported riding the elevator with a polite operator in an old-fashioned uniform. He nods, pulls the lever, says nothing. When the doors open, he's gone. Just a reflection where a man once stood. A woman in a white dress has been seen drifting through hallways in the gardens. Legend said she was a young bride, abandoned on her wedding day, who ended her life in despair. When she appears, the air turns cold and the scent of gardenias follow her. Grief has a perfume all its own. Guess your baby's crying through the walls. Music from parties that aren't happening. One man reportedly approached the front desk, asked a question, then vanished in mid-sentence. Some rooms feel crowded even when they're empty. Paranormal investigators have spent nights there, recording EVP voices, measuring cold spots, tracking unexplained EMF spikes. They don't all agree on what haunts the Biltmore, but they all agree on one thing. Something is still awake inside it. The Biltmore Hotel stands tall and proud, sugar, a monument to beauty, ambition, and excess. But every era left something behind. Gangsters, soldiers, broken hearts, and souls who never found their way out the front door. So if you ever stay the night there, and you hear footsteps in the hall, or feel the elevator pause where it shouldn't, mind your manners. Some guests have been there a long time. Thank you for sitting with Granny tonight. Come back next time. I'll have the kettle warm and another story waiting where luxury and loss still share the same address. You have a good night now.